Well, a professor at Emerson College who has a history of writing, at the least, racially divisive essays, is being promoted to interim dean of their graduate school. Get this, in 2019, Professor Kim McLaren asked in an op-ed, can black women and white women be true friends? And said, quote, generally speaking, it's not that I dislike white women, it's that I do not trust them. Most black women don't. Former professor Dr. Carol Swain is also the co-author of Black Eye for America. She joins us now to react, and dare I say, is a friend of mine. Carol, thank you so much for being here. When you see stuff like this, not just that it's there, but that it's rewarded with promotion, what does that tell you?
Well, it tells me that we have a long way to go before we have true equality in America. Because if we were equal, then whites and blacks would be held to the same standards of conduct. If a white woman made the statement that this professor has made about black people, she would have been driven from the academy. Now, I'm not in favor of driving people from the academy, but I'm not in favor of rewarding bad behavior. She is a terrible role model for our students, but I think it's sad. She clearly has issues. I believe she divorced her white husband because she has a problem with white people. She's a victim of critical race theory. It divides people, it destroys families, and it's sad.
Doctor, exactly right.
Friend.
That's right. I appreciate that. She wrote about that, about her ex-husband, in a New York Times op-ed in 2006. But she also more recently wrote this, Doctor, in The Sun. It's an op-ed from October of 2021, so just a couple of months ago. She wrote, if violent white mobs begin roaming the country as they've done in the past, I will not worry about precision shooting. I intend to sit on my porch with my legally acquired handgun and as much ammunition as I have, and perhaps a bottle of scotch, and take them as they come. Again, the reverse would be complete condemnation, and rightfully so. How is this not just
No, it would be worse.
Racism?
It would be worse if a white man or white woman said, if violent black mobs, roam my street or come into my store and snatch merchandise off the shelves, I'm going to sit in a corner and I'm going to pick them off. The FBI would have them in jail. They'd probably be in prison for that. And so these are racial double standards. And unfortunately, we do have roving mobs, often, minorities, that do commit acts of violence, and we don't even characterize them as hate crimes. America will never be equal until we hold people to the same standards of conduct, and we should not reward or encourage the kinds of behavior that we are doing so in the academy and elsewhere.
Man, and your story of how what you faced in the academy is telling in and of itself. We need a lot more Dr. Carol Swain, and we're so grateful. By the way, we reached out to Emerson College and have not heard back. Doctor, Merry Christmas, and it's always great to see you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.